Looking to volunteer on a tropical island. So we're currently on the Rona Roadie. We're going to show you about Koh Tan today. We are at the Nature Conserve Reserve. You'll find us here in Pai in our future episodes. Make sure to subscribe, but for now let's go and check out Koh Tan.
It's a fulfilling holiday because you actually do something. And you're going to spend 2 weeks on a beautiful island in a beautiful lagoon, which, by the way, if it's in the beach, the movie, the film?
Yeah.
Well, it was filmed in Koh Phi, but the book was actually written on the lagoon in Koh Tan.
Oh, wow.
Over the years, we felt that Koh Tan is being ruined by tourism. They used to go only to the marine park. In the last 2 years or whatever, they basically all the tour operators decided to go to Koh Tan and Koh Samui, Pig Island. The locals there are only 20-something people live in Koh Tan, all locals, and they just want business.
Yeah.
So whatever business they've been given, they just take it. The island is going to change its nature. How are we going to keep Koh Tan the way it is?
Yeah, keep it. Yeah.
And then we came up with the conservation center. We opened a few more attractions in Koh Tan, like an eco tour, explaining about the island. And we also opened Escape the Island from there, which is like an escape room just off the island.
Oh, cool.
It's like a treasure hunt kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because the reef is basically ruined. It's dead there.
Oh, right.
A lot because of tourism, but not just. It's like a world crisis. Corals, the water is getting warmer, and that kills the coral, and there's like huge coral disease and everything.
Right.
And also inland, you have the mangrove forest there. We were the first ones and the only ones to take people there.
Yeah.
And more and more people are going there, and you can feel the locals, they want to do something about it, so they're going to do something wrong about it.
Yeah.
And it's called the Bat Island because there are a lot of fruit bats and huge ones, 1.5 meters.
Yeah.
And you know, the eco tour and even in the Escape the Island, it wasn't as popular because it's eco and it's not for the right crowd who's coming to Samui. So we said, okay, how are we going to make it more interesting? Let's make a game out of it. And then we did the Escape the Island, which is you learn about nature there and everything through your missions and through your tasks and everything.
Yeah.
But we felt like it's changing.
Hey guys, we're here on Koh Tan. We're here with Sapir, who is going to show us around this amazing island.
Hi.
That was good.
I can consider myself as the most expert farang spawner about Koh Tan.
Yeah.
Because I know every place there and all the stories. They protect the island from storms, from wind, from big waves. They protect the fish here. 70% of the fish around, they actually reproduce here and then they go back to the sea. Here it's much safer for them, so because big predators cannot go in. So the fish basically come here and lay their eggs and they continue from here. In the volunteer program, you also go through a core conservation course.
Oh, that's good.
And that's for certified divers. Like even if you're an open water diver, then you can go through this course because you already know how to use them. And then teach you, so it's part of your program, and teach you core conservation and a little bit more about fish identification and everything. So that's also part of the volunteer program in the conservation. Most of the surveys and the research we'll do, you can do with just a snorkel, but there will be a lot of diving. So this is a coral. It's very alive. It's called the mushroom coral, and because it's in the shape of a mushroom. Actually, something really cool about these corals is, if you see, they produce this kind of gooey thing. That means two things. First of all, they can survive when it's low tide, when it's out of the water. It can survive. It just produces this kind of gooey thing, and this gooey thing, this jello look thing, you can actually put it on your skin. And it's UV protected from like up to 50, how do you call it?
SPF.
SPF. So it's really good if you get stuck in the middle of a desert island and you find these ones and you don't have sunscreen. You can put it on your face, you can put it on your, then you won't get burned. And they keep producing this. And the good thing, you can put them back in the water, they stay alive, and they will keep produce this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just going to put it back in its place. You already helped me, protect me. They filmed the Bachelor, the Swiss Bachelor. You know the Bachelor?
Yeah.
So they filmed it there, and they did some kind of like, they basically put 4 girls on the desert island and they survive on the beach.
Oh, okay.
For the night, and I was the consultant.
Oh, that's pretty
By
cool.
the way, I'm also going to open another attraction soon when everything will open. It's called the Island Survivor, which is there are a few programs, but it can be a day program of how to survive on a desert island, and it goes up to 10 days, where the last 3 days we throw you on a different island. It's a literally desert island, and you need to survive there on your own.
Oh.
Wow.
We teach you for the first 5 days. We teach you everything you need to know, and then 3 days you're on your own.
What's that called?
The Island Survivor.
Island Survivor.
Yeah.
Can we be first on the list?
Of course, the day program is very much, I would say, commercial. It's for the tourists here who just want to experience a little bit of survival. We go through all the 7 stages of what do you need to do to survive.
Yeah.
So for the last 3 days, you got to catch your own food, cook
Everything.
your own food.
You want
love
to desert
that.
island,
I
you're on
would
your
love
own.
that.
Yeah.
How would you go about getting on that?
It's going to be on our website as well.
So you just book online.
Yeah, you book online.
We'll be the trial subjects if you
Well,
want.
if you're still here, he's stuck in Koh Lanta at the moment. Obviously, we're going to go there for like 2 nights ourselves to see how.
You got to see if it's possible.
Yes.
Yeah. People don't make it back on the 3rd night.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
But I'm sure you'll be very happy if you're still here.
No, I reckon that's a fantastic idea.
Yes, and I'm sure it's going to be very popular through all the programs. From the day program, take your family, you know, learn how to open a coconut, learn how to fish, learn how to light a fire, build a shelter, whatever. You can do that in 6-7 hours.
We made it!
We made
the other
it!
2 ladies who are taking a little bit longer, but getting there nonetheless. Ended up being about ankle deep.
It's actually going to go through 3 different levels. First level is, all right, guys, empty your pockets. Put everything on the table, and I will show you how you can survive just with what we got on the table. Your phone got so many things in it you can use to survive. You have a mirror there, you have a magnet in there, you have the control board is very strong and can be sharp. You can use it for many things. Your keys, your watch, so many ways you can just survive with whatever you got here on the table. Second level is, unfortunately, but fortunately for survivors, you can find pretty much everything on the beach now. Bottles and ropes and whatever. So that's going to be the second level. We're going to look around and we'll show what to do there. And the third level is what we call the primitive survival, only by nature, how you survive with nature. You use rocks to cut, and you use obviously coconuts for everything.
Yeah.
And So it's going to run on 3 different levels, basically, the whole thing. And one of the 7 stages is a mental stage, because if you get depressed, if you're on a desert island, you get depressed, then you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But if you have the confidence that you know what to do, you're gonna live, then you already have 70% more chance to survive. So that's that's the twist in this attraction course, whatever you call it, that to give you the confidence that you can actually survive if you get to that point.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't, but
Be like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Castaway.
I watched it like a week ago. You see all the things like, why did you do it like this? Why didn't you do it?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, we've just arrived at Koh Tan, where they are building a new conservation centre. We're currently in the volunteer quarters and where you'll stay if you volunteer for this program. The conservation centre has a restaurant overlooking the beautiful beach. Come with us and we'll show you the accommodation you'll be staying at if you volunteer with this program. On the way we've got some cute little bunnies. Not only are you on a tropical island, but as far as accommodation for volunteer programs go, you are living in luxury. The island has no electricity, but they do have generators, so don't worry, you will still have air conditioning. The rooms are very spacious with comfortable beds. The accommodation also has a private outdoor bathroom. There is no hot water, but I must say it is quite refreshing taking a shower while looking up at the coconut trees by day and gazing at the stars in the evening. If volunteering at a conservation centre is something you are passionate about, why not Koh Tan? I can guarantee you will fall in love with this island while volunteering for something that matters.
There are less and less fish around here. The corals are, like I said, they're basically ruined. So we will need, and that's obviously affect the
Is there any
fish.
way to bring that, reverse that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time. Nurseries, coral nurseries, and different kind of techniques, strategies to do that makes it much faster and much more effective than just let it grow and leave it alone, let it grow. Especially when there's this global disease now going around.
When you say the global disease, is it like contagious? So does it go
It is
through the
contagious.
water?
Yeah.
And so it could go to Australia or
It's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
More than 30% of the Great Barrier Reef is already dead.
Right.
Because of that and global warming, the water temperature is very important for the corals, and it's rising. So it kills the coral. Basically, the coral that is here now, this is the coral that actually survived the disease and the temperature.
So see what makes that different, or what possibly you could do to that to help
Exactly,
it
yeah.
faster.
I'd strongly suggest, if you're interested in volunteering on a tropical island in paradise, to contact Sapir or the Koh Tan Conservation Centre. Their details will be in our links below. Sapir is an absolute legend and you'd have a great time working with him. Koh Tan is an absolute must-see destination, especially if you're around Samui. If you're looking at other things to do around Samui, have a look at our other videos.
I really like the idea that the lockdown travelers, it's actually you guys take in a destination and you go much deeper into details and in small businesses and small out of the mainstream kind of thing, and that's something that is really missing, because people who come to Samui, most of the time they go to the same places, which there's a very good reason why these places are popular. They're really nice, but also there's a lot of much more into Samui and the islands around Samui, much more into depth, and it's I think that's what's missing.
You guys enjoy Koh Tan? Very good.
And watch out for the Rona Roadie, the 2020 Thailand travel guide, as we travel from south to north, east to west of Thailand, racking up 7,000 kilometres.